Alright guys, welcome back to another game of Heroes of the Storm. We're playing a quick match on the map Battlefield of Eternity. I'm on the right side, the red team. I am playing Abathur. And on my team I have Lieutenant Morales, played by Euclase, Falstad, played by Ashim, Tychus, played by Seiko, Thrall, played by or Anami. And on the enemy team, we have another Abathur, played by Dalklad, Vala, played by Feral Nomad, Zagara, played by Alston, and Tyrande, played by Dat Boy J Dope, and finally Zeratul, played by Sleepy Shaman. Alright. Usually on this map, on a quick match, most of the team goes bottom to try to get a first kill. Just tends to be the case. I'm going to fast forward a bit. Not much going on in the first few minutes of the game. We did get a kill. Killed Zeratul. Alright, I'm laying some mines over here in case they want to take the path over to check on the bottom siege camp. I'm anticipating that they eventually will look there. The enemy Abathur is at the top with Zagara. They have a lot of vision of the map, laying a lot of these creep termers, as you can see. These creep termers spread creep on the ground, which gives Zagara some boosts and also provides vision in that area. Let's look at the talents real quick. Looks like their Abathur is going hat build, which is providing shields and attacks with symbiotes. Looks like I'm going siege build with the locusts. Morales tried to keep Tychus alive, wasn't able to. Alright, the enemy team does have a Tyrande, which can be very pesky for an Abathur. She'll constantly be throwing owl snipes across the entire map at where she thinks I am, trying to hit me, and they become pretty deadly as the game goes on. So the two immortals have popped up. We are trying to keep the red one alive, while at the same time trying to destroy the blue one. Right now it looks like we're behind a little bit. The enemy Vala is putting a lot of damage on the enemy, or on our immortal. We're coming down trying to do some damage here. Looks like the enemy team is ahead. They get to the halfway point. Whatever immortal gets to the halfway point first, that causes them to shift positions. Alright, unfortunately, we lose that first immortal, the first objective. So as the enemy immortal is charging up, we're getting into position. We can see with this little cross icon on the bottom minimap that it's coming down to the south end. So I am going to move to the north end, because that is a vulnerable position for squishy, sluggy Abathur. Alright, I start laying mines where I could tell where the creeps are. It's basically the middle of the diameter of the creep. We can't see the tumors, but you can kind of guess where they are. Alright, the immortal breaks through the wall. Zeratul, with Abathur's assistance, is doing a lot of damage, being very aggressive. It looks like we might even lose this bottom tower. I'm not sure if we're going to be able to keep it alive. We lose it, unfortunately. So we're not in a good position here. We're a level behind. We've lost a tower. And it looks like we're about to lose. Yeah, we lost Tychus. And we lost Morales. And we're about to lose Thrall. So, we are really struggling with this beginning part of the game. They have 6 kills on us. We only have 1 kill on them. They're a level ahead. They're about to get their ultimate abilities at level 10. Oof. Falstad gets taken out as well. I'm laying a bunch of mines right here, anticipating that someone's going to eventually go up this way and start trying to take this camp. Hopefully that's enough mines to take out whoever does that. Trying to keep sending owls on the, as you can see on the minimap, one just passed this way. She's trying to find me. There are a few things more satisfying in this life than taking out an enemy hero with a bunch of secret mines right there. So we'll see how that goes. And at the same time, there's nothing more disappointing than having someone drop an area of effect damage there and destroying all your mines. Zeratol's looking for me right now. He's thinking he can sneak around and take me out right here. He knows I'm somewhere in this area because he can see my locust being spawned from me. Alright. Let's see if someone takes the bait. Vala might go this direction after she takes the camp. I'm just going to keep an eye on her real quick, because that's so satisfying to see. Alright, here we go, guys. Ooh! Love it. Oh, man. Okay, anyway, back to the game. Alright, Tychus just received a boost from Morales, which makes you attack a lot faster. Unfortunately, he was grabbed in that Nidus worm network, but it still might be enough to get some kills. Tyrande sprays, gloating a little bit, thinking she was going to get away, but she didn't, so that's pretty satisfying to see as well. Alright, now that we've got some kills, we're quickly working on their immortal, trying to take it out. Alright, we're at the halfway point. Now the immortals shift positions. Alright, we're all in a good position to quickly take it out. Zeratol might poke us a little bit. Try to get some kills. Zagara's in a bad position. She gets rooted, but she's able to escape. Zeratol drops a Void Prism. Falstad freezing him in time for a second, but he's able to get back out. And we're able to clean up this immortal, hopefully. We gotta be careful bunching up like that. A lot of their abilities take advantage of bottlenecking, and unfortunately this map does have a lot of natural bottlenecks. So we gotta be careful. Oh, Falstad was able to take out Vala, and rushing forward to take out Zagara as well. We are up one, and we're gonna try to take out the immortal here. Looks like Morales got separated from the group. But it might be worth the sacrifice as we are able to finally take the immortal out. Alright, with each subsequent immortal they get more and more powerful. We have we have myself, Abathur, hiding up here, trying to give my locust a little bit more time, because they do have a countdown on their life. So the further you can go up the lane, the longer they'll do damage. Alright, we have an immortal with a full shield. Basically, the enemy team was not able to do any damage at all when they were in the middle there. Doing lots of damage to walls and the initial towers. They finally broke through the immortal shield, now doing damage to its life. But it's going to be able to do a lot of damage here. And I'm curious about the different talents we chose. So I chose the mule talent, the enemy Abathur did not. So I feel that gives me an advantage. I can always heal up our towers kind of a toss-up, honestly. The group shield is another level 7 talent, which is really beneficial for these close quarter team fights where everyone's kind of bunched up. So kind of just depends. But as long as one of our towers does not get destroyed, I'm able to heal it up with the mule. And they are not. So this is permanent damage that they'll always have on this tower, and he's not able to heal it up. Alright, at the top here, we are desperately trying to keep this tower alive. Zagara is an amazing siege hero. But if we can probably get a kill here with a root. Oh, Tyrande lays down her, I can't remember what it's called, like falling stars. We were able to get a kill on Zagara, and now we're chasing Tyrande. We're able to get a kill on her too. Looks like Zeratol snuck that camp while we were busy down here. It's nothing we can't clean up real quick though. Alright, I am at the bottom camp, setting up lots of mines. Killed the monstrosity, nice. The enemy Abathur does know I'm down here somewhere. This is actually kind of risky for me to stay. Oh, I see that Zeratol's coming, so it's time for me to leave. I burrow to the top of the map, where we do have an advantage. Zeratol's still looking for me. But now it's time for the third set of immortals. We've already got a head start on the enemy group, because Zeratol is busy looking for me down there. They were out of position. We are already at the halfway point. They got about a fifth of the damage on ours. Alright. Tychus has an advantage with attack speed with that boost from Morales, so he's trying to work his way forward to the enemy line. Take out a few heroes if he can. We're going to work on pushing Vala back and Tyrande as well. Tychus is about to fall though, he's got to be careful. He is pretty beefy in that mech unit, but he's not immortal, and unfortunately he gets taken out. Zeratol sneaks in with a Morales kill, but he's quickly taken out by Thrall. Alright, we successfully defend our immortal, and we push back a couple of heroes. I'm trying to do some damage here. I do notice that the monstrosity is going around the corner trying to find me, but I'm easily able to take him out with my locusts and my mines. By now I know that they've alerted the team members that I'm up here somewhere, so it's probably time for me to head out. I noticed that Abathur is setting some mines to try to find me. I'm going to just back up a little bit and keep my locusts going to draw the attention of the enemy team up here somewhere. If I can draw at least one or two, that will give us an advantage down here, taking out the immortals. Alright, we get another kill from Falstead on Vala, and now he's punishing Tyrande quite a bit. He's got a boost from Morales. Does increase attack speed, but Tyrande's able to run away. That is goofy looking. Look at her running on top of the train. She's like doing a moonwalk, like a Michael Jackson style. Huh, I don't think I've ever seen that animation before. Alright, anyway. Oh, Zagara gets stunned by our immortal. Zeratol drops a circle, freezing some of ours. He's able to manage a kill with Morales, which is huge because that is our healer. But I don't know if it matters too much because we did get the immortal. I put a symbiote on Tychus trying to save him. Wasn't enough. Our immortal is now pushing up the bottom lane, while Vala chips away at it. And while the immortal is down here, I'm still up here. I notice that the monstrosity is hunting me. Oh, I'm able to escape just in time. Had he gone around the corner and seen me, he would have thrown a spike on me, preventing me from hearthing. I do know at this point that I am drawing a lot of the attention from the enemy Abathur and from Zagara. They keep trying to contend with me up in here in this area. So that's drawing 2 heroes to that spot, while the rest of my team is kind of free to do a lot more. Alright, I lay a few mines in this area just to keep an eye on this camp. Oh, Zagara gets hit a few times. I drop a spawn of locusts, trying to push this lane back. Falstead easily takes out Zagara, and the enemy monstrosity has burrowed to the bottom lane. And it looks like now we're going to try to take this camp to have that push right before the next immortals pop up. Alright. Tyrande sends an owl over here. Notice the red eye above Tychus. That means they know that we're here. They had vision on us. Alright, Falstead's going to clean up this bottom area. Nice. He's able to take out the monstrosity. A lot of people ignore that, but if you do, it's extremely dangerous because they can do a lot of damage long term. So if you ever see the monstrosity, always try to take it out. Alright, we're going to quickly take out this camp. As long as you take out the witch doctor, no more hellhounds will be spawned. So we're now readying up, healing back, getting some mana, getting ready for this final fight. Zeratul kind of sneaking around, looking around, trying to see if he can catch anyone off guard. I take this opportunity to just burrow to the bottom, send out a bunch of locusts to start doing damage on this wall and these towers here. The purpose is two. I want to grab the attention of Abathur on the enemy team, and also some of their teammates to see if anyone will come try to deal with me down here. Zagara's taken out. So while I'm down here, I'm always trying to keep my eye on the minimap to see if I can see anyone coming in my direction. I usually try to lay some mines in these like cloudy areas in case anyone starts approaching me. So the enemy Abathur is laying mines here as well, but as long as I lay mines around myself, I should prevent any damage from happening from his mines. So trying to hit me with an owl, they knew I was down there, they saw me, so I burrowed to the top just to be safe. Since we have a lot of map control, I feel safe just kind of being in the middle here. I'm probably going to go up to the smoky area just to stay hidden a little bit. Alright, we're able to secure, I think this is the 4th immortal set, which is even more powerful than the 3rd. Alright, I'm sneaking through the back door here. Gonna lay some mines, kind of make a path in case Zeratul tries to sneak around this way. I'm gonna back up just a little bit. It's always risky to be right on the front end. But we're gonna try to do some vital damage to that, take it out, take out the walls because they do provide vision for the enemies. I'm just going to kind of keep some pressure over here. Alright. Now that this entire lane is clear, we have a full lane of towers. Both their towers are gone. That means we have constant catapults pushing down their lane. They don't have any catapults, which gives us a huge advantage. Alright, I'm going to try to take out this wall and these towers. That'll give my enemy team like a second entryway to their core if they want to take this. Zeratul does have a hat from the enemy Abathur, so that makes him pretty beefy, especially at level 20. But we're able to root him and take him out. They lost a huge advantage there. Alright, the hat's now on Vala, which gives her an attack boost and some shields. So she's pretty dangerous to deal with. But right now, we have lots of my locusts and catapults pushing on the top lane, so Abathur has to shift his attention to try to clear that out, while his team tries to fight ours. So as long as we keep a lot of... Oh, I've just been spotted. I put a little spray down, kind of taunting them. The Abathur monster is after me. Almost gets taken out. I do manage to take out this wall and these two towers defending this middle area. So if we need to sneak in this area, that's fine. That'll work. I think now we just want to keep the enemy back. We want to maintain control of the map by getting as many camps as we can. As you can see, we've taken the bottom camp. We have these siege goats pushing at the bottom. We have my monstrosity. We just took this camp. I think we're pinging everyone to get the top camp as well. That'll give us 3 camps plus my monstrosity. Tyrandy's been spending a lot of time on this. She's almost out of mana. So she's going to have to hearth back and get mana before that final fight with the immortals. Oh, she decided to run instead. Alright. I am using my immortal to do some damage. But I decide just to put the monstrosity back in the lane. I'm going to put a symbiote on one of my guys. Maybe lay some locusts up here, put more pressure on the top lane. It's pretty risky. I dropped 3. They know I was just barely there. So enemy Abathur sending his monster trying to find me. Once again, I'm drawing the attention of several of their heroes. Abathur, Zagara, Vala's over here. So especially late game, if you draw them away from the immortals or whatever the objective is, it's a huge benefit. And right now we are ahead. We've done more damage to their immortals than they have to ours. If we can secure this final immortal, that'll most likely win the game. If we don't and they kill ours, we still have several towers they need to get through, so it won't be that big of a deal. Oh, dang, that was close. Vala did get the kill, but she's so low health she has to hearth back anyway, so we are forcing her back. We're able to take out Tyrandy. Vala decides to fight. Unfortunately for her, gets taken out. Fortunately for us. So now it's time to move up. Since all the heroes are dead except for Abathur, I feel confident being in their enemy territory. So anything beyond this threshold right here, they have full vision of, so they know, they see me. It doesn't really matter. I'm laying a nest because they have like a 20-second cooldown, 40 seconds for other heroes. So I'm just over here, doing as much damage as I can, getting as close as I want, having my locusts take out minions and start attacking the tower. And they do like 300 or so damage on every shot. So that's the end of the game. Thank you guys so much for watching. It was a rough start, but we were able to. Here's me being kind of a jerk, spraying a little bit, gloating a little bit. Thanks guys for watching. Really appreciate it. We'll catch you guys on the next game. Congratulations to Falstead, played by Ashim, for getting MVP, most valuable player in this game.